the Browns have signed special teams ace Justin Hardee from the Jets. He's been a Pro Bowl special teams player. Like you guys mentioned before the show, he was the one when we played the Jets late in the season last year. He told Joe, go win it all for me. He's grew up a Browns fan, Cleveland guy coming home. I think it's a pretty cool signing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, anytime you have the opportunity to sign a Pro Bowl player like that, it's a big addition to the roster. But then, like, for the hometown aspect of it, very cool. Especially, like, Cleveland fans. You know, I love hearing, like, Cleveland guys talking about coming home now and, like, they want to win a championship for the city. I love that. Like, so for me, big win. It's awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's listed as special teamer primarily, cornerback. Potentially he can play some wide receiver if need be. Do not expect this guy to do anything but special teams, though, unless really bad things befall the Browns, because I had this stat he's played 7 seasons so far in the NFL. In just 2 of those seasons has he ever logged any defensive snaps. He only has 116 career snaps playing defense, but he has 2,104 snaps over his career playing special teams, and I think this is a key signing. Last week we talked about the new kickoff rules.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how kickoff is now a play. It's an important play, not just a booted to the end zone, run down the field for some cardio and then bring the offense out. It's actually going to matter more now. So this is a key signing, I think. I mean, Andrew Berry and the Browns being able to bring in these types of players to fill specific roles. You don't get these types of players, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
He's a Cleveland guy who wants to be here. It's always great for the locker room, for the culture, to have guys who want to be here, that kind of thing. I also like how Andrew Berry is taking the rule changes serious. Like you said, it is a play that is going to matter. And we talked about on our episode last week about how if you have a returner who's explosive and has, crazy high acceleration, can go from 0 to 60 real quick, how much it can be a weapon. Well, teams are going to have those guys. You're going to need some way to nullify that now on your kick coverage, that kind of thing. So I like how AB is not just resting on it's not going to change the game that much. It's not a big deal. We don't need to address that. We'll be fine. No, he's addressing it head on. He's being proactive instead of reactive. And he didn't just go out and sign a nobody. He went out. He's made a Pro Bowl career out of being a special teams player. So I think it's a really good signing by the Browns.
Yeah, I love it. There's nothing bad to say about it.